Union and its territory of the Union. Article 1, name and territory of the Union. Article 1, name and territory of the Union. Article 2, admission of the establishment of new state. Article 2, admission of the admission or establishment of the new state. Article 2, admission or establishment of new state. Article 2 repeats, Sikkim to be associated with the Union. 3. Formation of new state and alteration of the areas, boundaries, and names of the existing state. Formation. Article 3, formation of new state, formation of new states, and alteration of areas, boundaries, or names of the existing states. Article 4, laws made under Articles 2 and 3 to provide for the amendments. Article 4, laws made under Article 2 and 3 to provide करने के लिए for the amendment of the first and the fourth schedule and supplemental, incidental and consequential matters. Article 4, laws made under Article 2 and 3 to provide करने के लिए for the amendment of the first and fourth schedule and supplemental, incidental and consequential matters. Laws made under the Article 2 and 3 to provide करने के लिए for the amendment of the first and fourth schedule and supplemental, incidental and consequential matters. Laws made under Article 2 and 3 to provide करने के लिए for the amendment of first and fourth schedule and to supplemental, incidental and consequential matters. Citizenship. Article 5, citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 5, citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 5, citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 5, citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 6, rights of citizenship. Article 6, right of citizenship of certain persons. Right of citizenship of certain persons जो कि क्या हुआ है, माइग्रेटेड हो गया है. माइग्रेटेड कहाँ हो गया है? इंडिया हो गया है. कहाँ से हुआ है? पाकिस्तान से हुआ. Article 6, rights of citizenship of certain persons who have migrated to India from Pakistan. Article 6, rights of citizenship of certain persons who have migrated to India from Pakistan. Article 7, rights of the citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 7, rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 8, rights of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 8, rights of citizenship of certain persons. Article 8, right of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 7, rights of citizenship of certain migrants and to Pakistan. Article 8, rights of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring. Article 9, for persons voluntarily acquiring. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 9, for persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 10, continuance of the rights of citizens. Article 11, Parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 10, continuance of the rights of citizenship. Article 11, Parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Article 5, citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution. Article 6, rights of citizenship of certain persons. Right of citizenship of certain persons who have migrated to India from Pakistan. Right of citizenship of certain persons who have migrated to India from Pakistan. Article 7, rights of citizenship of certain migrants, rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 8, rights of citizenship. Article 8, right of citizenship of certain migrant persons at Indian origin. Right of citizenship of certain rights of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 10, continuance of the right of the citizenship. Article 10, continuance of the right of the citizenship. Article 11, Parliament to regulate. Article 11, Parliament to regulate the right of citizenship by law. Article 8, right of the citizenship of a certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizen. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 11, Parliament to regulate the rights of the citizenship. Article 11, Parliament to regulate the rights of the citizenship. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 10, continuance of the rights of the citizenship. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of a foreign state not to be citizens. Article 9, persons voluntarily acquiring citizenship of foreign state not to be citizens. Article 8, right of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 8, rights of citizenship of foreign citizenship of Article 8, right of citizenship of certain persons of Indian origin residing outside India. Article 7, rights of citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 7, rights of certain citizenship of certain migrants to Pakistan. Article 12, definition of the state. Article 12, definition of the state. Article 13, laws inconsistent with or in derogation of any of the fundamental rights. Article 12, definition of the state. Article 13, laws inconsistent with or in derogation of the fundamental rights. Article 14, equality before law. Article 14, equality before law. Article 15, provision of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of the birth. Article 15, provision of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, place of the birth. Article 15, provision of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of the birth. Article 16, equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Article 16, equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. Article 17, abolition of untouchability. Article 18, abolition of titles. Article 18, abolition of titles. Article 19, protection of the certain rights regarding the freedom of the speech. Article 19, protection of the certain rights regarding the freedom of the speech, expression, assembly, association, movement, associations, and profession. Article 20, protection in respect of the conviction for offences. Article 20, protection in respect of conviction for offence. Article 20, protection in respect of conviction for offences. Article 21, protection of the life and personal liberty. 21A, right to elementary education. Right 21A, right to elementary education. Article 20, protection as per the Convention for Offences. Article 19, protection of the certain right regarding the freedom of speech, expression, assembly, social movement, resident profession. Article 18, abolition of the title. Article 17, abolition of the untouchability. Article 17, equality of the opportunity matters of public employment. Article 15, provision of discrimination on grounds of religion, race, sex, or place of the birth. Article 14, equality before the law. Article 21 तो हो गया. Article 22, protection. Article 22, protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. Article 22, protection against arrest and detention. Article 22, protection against arrest and detention in certain cases. Article 23, provision of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Article 23, provision of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Article 23, provision of traffic in human beings and forced labor. Article 24 provision of employment of children in factories. Article 24 provision of employment of children in factories. Article 25 freedom of conscience and free profession and practice and propagation of the religion. Article 25 freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of the religion. Article 25 freedom of conscience and free profession, practice and propagation of the religion. Article 26 freedom to manage religious affairs. Article 26 freedom to manage religious affairs. Article 27 freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. Article 27 freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. Article 27 freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. Article 27 freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. Article 27 freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. Article 28 freedom as to attendance. Article 28 freedom as to attendance at religious instruction. Article 28 freedom as to attendance at religious instruction or religious worship. Article 28 freedom as to attendance Article 28 freedom as to attendance at religious instruction or religious worship. Article 28 freedom as to attendance. Article 28 freedom as to attendance at religious instruction or religious worship in certain education institutions. Article 29 protection of the interest of minorities. Article 29 protection of interest of minorities. Article 29 protection of interest of minorities. Article 29 Article 29 protection of interest of minorities. Article 30 right of minorities. Article 30 right of minorities to establish and administer education institutions. Article 30 right of minorities to establish administer educational institution. Article 30 Article 31 कंपलसरी एक्विजिशन ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी, ये रिपील हो चुका है. आर्टिकल 31 कंपलसरी एक्विजिशन ऑफ द प्रॉपर्टी रिपील हो गया है. आर्टिकल 31 है सेविंग ऑफ लॉस प्रोवाइडिंग फॉर द एक्विजिशन ऑफ द स्टेट. आर्टिकल 31 है सेविंग्स ऑफ लॉस प्रोवाइडिंग फॉर एक्विजिशन ऑफ द स्टेट. Article 31 be validation of certain acts and regulation. Article 31 be validation of the certain acts and regulation. Article 31 be validation of the certain acts and regulation. Article 31 says savings of laws giving effect to the certain directive principles. Article 31 says savings of laws giving effect to the certain directive principles. Article 31 says savings of laws giving effect to certain directive principles. Article 31b validation of the certain acts and regulation. Article 31b validation of certain acts and regulation. Article 31 saving of laws providing for the acquisition of the state. Article 32 a constitutional validity of state laws not to be considered in processing under the Article 32 repeal. Article 33 power of the parliament to modify. Article 33 power of parliament to modify the fundamental rights and their application to forces. Article 33 power of the parliament to modify the fundamental rights and their application into forces. Article 33 power of the parliament to modify the fundamental rights and their application to forces. Article 34 restriction on the fundamental rights while martial law is enforced in an area. Article 34 restrictions in fundamental right on fundamental. Article 34 restrictions on fundamental right while martial law is enforced in any area. Article 34 restriction on fundamental rights while martial law is enforced in any area. Article 34 restriction on fundamental rights while martial law is enforced in any area. Article 34 restrictions on fundamental rights while martial law is enforced in any area. Article 35 legislation to give effect to some of the provisions of the fundamental rights. Article 35 legislation to give effect to some of the provisions of the fundamental rights. Article 35 legislation to give effect to some of the provisions of the fundamental rights. Article 35 legislation to give effect to some of the provisions of fundamental rights. Article 35 legislation to give effect to some of the Some of the fundamental provisions of the fundamental rights. Article 36 Definition of the state. Article 36 Definition of the state. Article 36 Definition of the state. Article 37 Application of the directive principle. Article 37 Application of the directive principle. Article 37 Application of the directive principles. Article 38 State to secure a social order for the promotion of the welfare of the people. Article 38 State to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the people. Article 38 State to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the people. Article 38 State to secure a social order for the promotion of welfare of the people. Article 39 Certain principles of policies to be followed certain principles of policy to be followed by the state. Article 39 Certain principles of policy to be followed by the state. Article 39A Equal justice and free legal aid. 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 Article 40 Organization of the village panchayats. 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 Article 41 Right to work, to education and to public assistance in certain cases. Article 41 Right to work, to education and to public assistance in certain cases. Article 41 Right to work, to education and to public assistance in certain cases. Article 42 Provision for just and human condition of the work and maternity relief. Article 42 Provision for just and human conditions of work and maternity relief. Article 42 Provision for just and human conditions of work and maternity relief. Article 43 Living wage etc. for workers. Article 43 Living wage etc. for workers. Article 43A Participation of the workers in management of industries. Article 43A Article 43A Participation of the workers in management of the industries. Article 43A Participation of the workers in management of industries. Article 43B Promotion of the cooperative societies. 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 Article 43A Promotion of the workers in management of the industries. Article 43 Living wage etc. for workers. Article 42 Provision for just and human conditions of the work and maternity relief. Article 42 Right to work, to education and to public assistance in certain cases. Article 40 Organization of the village panchayats. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. Article 44 Uniform Civil Code for the citizens. Article 45 Provision for the early childhood care. Article 45 Provision for early childhood care and education to children below the age of the 6 years. Article 45 Provision for the early childhood care and education to children below the age of the 6 years. Article 46 Promotion of the education and economic interest of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and other weaker sections. Article 46 Promotion of the education and economic protection. Article 46 Promotion of the education and economic interest of the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and other weaker sections. Article 47 Duties of the state to raise the level of the nutrition. Article 47 Duties of the state to raise the level of the nutrition and the standard of the living and to improve chronically public assistance health. Article 47 Duty of the state to raise the level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. Article 47 Duty of the state to raise the level of the nutrition and the standard of living to improve the public health. Article 48 Organization of the agriculture and animal husbandry. Article 48 Organization of the agriculture and animal husbandry. Article 48 Protection and improvement of the environment. Article 48 Protection and improvement of the environment and safeguarding the forest and wildlife. Article 48 Protection and improvement of the environment and safeguarding of the forest and wildlife. Article 49 Protection of the monuments and places and objects of national importance. Article 49 Protection of monuments and places and objects of the national importance. Article 49 Protection of the monuments and places and objects of the national importance. Article 49 Protection of monuments and places and objects of the national importance. Article 49 Protection of monuments and places and objects of the national importance. Article 48 Protection and improvement of the environment and safeguarding of the forest and wildlife. Article 50 Separation of the judiciary from executive. Separation of judiciary. Article 50 Separation of judiciary from executive. Article 56 Separation of judiciary from executive. Article 50 Separation of the judiciary from executive. Article 51 Promotion of the international peace and security. Article 51 Promotion of international peace and security. Article 14 Protection of the monuments and places and objects of the national importance. Article 48 Protection and improvement of the environment and safeguarding of the forest and wildlife. Article 48 Organization of the animal and agriculture and animal husbandry. Article 48 Organization of the agriculture and animal husbandry. Article 47 Duty of the state to raise the level of the nutrition. Article 47 Duty of the state to raise the level of the nutrition and the standard of the living and to improve connectivity with the public health. And Article 46 Promotion of the education and economic interest. किसका शेड्यूल ट्राइब एंड अदर वीकर सेक्शन का. आर्टिकल 40 प्रोविजन फॉर अर्ली चाइल्डहुड केयर एंड एजुकेशन किसके लिए चिल्ड्रन बिलो द एज ऑफ द 6. आर्टिकल 45 प्रोविजन फॉर अर्ली चाइल्डहुड केयर एंड एजुकेशन टू बिलो द चिल्ड्रन बिलो द एज ऑफ द 6. आर्टिकल 44 यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड फॉर सिटीजन. आर्टिकल 44 यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड किसके लिए सिटीजन्स के लिए. आर्टिकल 44 यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड किसके लिए सिटीजन्स के लिए. आर्टिकल 44 यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड किसके लिए सिटीजन्स के लिए. आर्टिकल 44 यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड किसके लिए सिटीजन्स के लिए.